Welcome to another Ernie's Journeys, where we answer the question, where will the journey take us? Today, the journey takes us to Pondicherry Park in the heart of Bridgton, Maine. This 66-acre park features around 2.5 miles of trails and is a must-see if you're in the area. The trails are easy, and you can easily spend a day or just a few hours there, and it's free. From US Route 302, turn onto Depot Street and follow that into the heart of downtown Bridgton. Turn left in between the Renys and the Magic Lantern. The main trailhead and kiosk is at the Bridgton Municipal and Community Center. You can park there behind the Magic Lantern movie theater and across the street from Reny's. Head for the covered bridge. Be sure to get one of the hike guides or download the mobile tour app. It's very well done and thought out and will enhance your hike experience. I'll put a link to the app in the description below. The main trailhead crosses Stevens Brook at Bob Dunning Memorial Bridge. When you cross the bridge, be sure to look up. The cross beams are all made of a different species of tree. They did this to honor Bob Dunning, who was a master woodworker and craftsman who left a great impact on Bridgton. Stevens Brook was the source of numerous mills in the 19th century. Also of important historical significance was Kneelin Spring, which is one of the first things you see along the Pondicherry Loop. This surface water is not considered drinkable today. This was a source of water for animals and crops and people in the 19th century. This gap in the stone wall is original. Originally, a log was placed across the entrance to prevent your cattle from getting out. There is a Beaver Meadow here. You can get some fun views of the Beaver Meadow and Stevens Brook from a footpath that goes over these wetlands. You can access it by going down the metal spiral staircase just before the covered bridge. But just be advised that the path gets a little bendy. Is that a good word, bendy? Bendy at times, as you can see here, and there will be sloshy parts as well, but well worth it if you want to see some wildlife up close, especially birds and ducks. Next up is the Hancock Educational Amphitheater. It's the remains of an old house. They built a deck out from the chimney, as you can see here. The house dates back to the 1940s. Close by to this is the Ham Foundation Bridge. It's the other bridge that crosses Stevens Brook. After the Ham Foundation Bridge and continuing down the loop, keep a sharp eye out for the Science Center Boardwalk Trail on the right. It's easy to miss. This boardwalk is short and it dead ends by the Maine Lake Science Center, which was unfortunately closed at the time of filming due to COVID-19. This center has created a nature trail and obstacle course for children that looks like a lot of fun. Watch out for a little mud at the trailhead. At one point you cross a pasture. This area was the only one that was a little bit muddy. The rest of the trails are very well groomed and marked clearly with wood chips. This is a great starter trail for kids. The park is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and some of the trails are open to dogs, which I think is very considerate to dog lovers and for those who maybe just like dogs from a distance. Lots of benches and places to observe wildlife. I also like that all of the locations on the trailhead that appear on the map are clearly and easily identified. This one is a must-see. I'm trying out a rating system for the trails. First up, this trail gets 1 out of 5 ankle busters. You won't have any issues with enjoying this trail. It's easy with broad, wood-chipped, plain, flat trails for the most part. Next, this trail gets 5 out of 5 shutterbugs. You're going to find tons of beautiful sights to take pictures of here. So for you nature lovers, this one is a thumbs up. The trail also gets 4 out of 5 deep breaths. If you want to go somewhere to really get away from the sound of cars, traffic, and civilization and into nature, this is generally a good one. For not being very remote, this one does have lots of spots where you feel like you are deep into nature. That's going to wrap up our video for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. New videos post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Join us next time when we answer the question, where will the journey take us?